Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to teach you how to change your thumbnails from this to this. Now firstly you want to start off by finding an app called Photoshop Mix. Either you can go on the Google's Play Store or the App Store and you should find it. On the screen right now this is what it should look like. And if you just wait for it to download, then you should get this. Okay? Now when it's downloaded, you should just press the open button, and you don't really need to add notifications, but you can, with the sign up feature, you don't actually have to pay. You can either just do your own email address or you can do your Apple one. It doesn't really matter. But then if you press the plus option, you should allow it to access everything, or you can do select separate. Then you go in your photos and then you find the image that you want to crop. And if it's unsupported, then it still will be fine. It'll be decent enough. And now that when you're in your photo, what you need to do is click the button called cut out. Now I don't suggest using auto because it doesn't know exactly what you want to crop out. It might not do the right thing or the thing you don't want. But depending on if you want to make it really good or okay, use smart, which is usually for the start, and then use basic when you get it. You want to get the really good details and the really nice really nice smooth outline. That's what you usually do. Afterwards you can add you can make it more. This is what I usually do, but you can usually just put more around with the smart option. And then you can use the smart option subtract to get rid of some of it again. You don't actually have to do this. You can leave it like that and then use the basic tool to crop it out. But yeah, you can zoom really close inside the photo, which is really nice and really easy to use for starters and people who aren't really used to Photoshop. And when you're done with that, you can just start using the basic tool, which is basically the same. But you can also zoom in really far inside your image, which makes it really smooth and nice. And it makes it just looks better, honestly. Now this is the part of the video where I kind of advertise you to buy an Apple Pencil. This only works for iOS. It only works for iOS and iPads that are it has to be an iPad Pro or an iPad 6 or above. That's the only Apple Pencil that would work. But as you can see here, I'm actually using it and it's really useful because let's say you're an artist and you're doing digital drawings. I suggest you stop using a stylus and upgrade to a pencil. You might need to charge it every once in a while, but it's worth it. It's a long time investment, I guess. Now I don't use my pencil that often. I really don't, but it's really useful for artists that really are dedicated to drawing like this. And it's also really useful for thumbnails. Now when you're happy with your photo, you can press the tick option and you'll get your photo. Now after this, I suggest you just put a little drawing outline of the image. Right now I'm just messing around, but if you want to save your image, you can look on the box with the arrow above it. If you click that, then you can either share it or you can press camera, which will save it into your photos. Now at this point you can go into your photos options and you can go into the photo, press edit, and then press markup with the three little dots. And this is a really useful part for your pencil because now you can actually outline it. Now you can even do a small outline or you can do a large one. I usually do a large one, right? But I usually do a small one at first though. You can't really zoom in as much, so you should be careful when you're doing this. Right now what I'm doing, I'm not doing it that carefully. I'm just doing it as fast as I can, but whenever you're doing it, I suggest you do it slowly. The reason why you want to oh yeah, when you're using the rubber tool, do not use the object eraser. Otherwise, it's going to get rid of everything you just did. Do the pixel eraser. And if you wanna like, the reason that we do like lines around the person, it just makes it look better. It just, yeah, you can really get rid of your screw ups sometimes. And most of the time it does look better. If you look at my thumbnails, you might see like an outline of the person. Yeah, it really does make it better. But yeah, basically that's the end of the video. The rest of it is just me coloring in. But yeah, if you want to do like thumbnails like this, just follow it all the way through. And yeah, and after you can like make it like with a bigger size brush and it'll look better. Yeah, thanks for watching.